Big welcome to you, Taurus. You get one more reading because on the 24th the sun is going into Scorpio, which is in 2 days. And you already had a reading at the beginning, but you get an extra reading, so I keep it quite short. But I just want you to have this reading because today is the moon in your sign. So I'm just going to show you, this is the moon in your card. And the sun in Libra. So the sun is highlighting the moon, which is waning right now. We just had a full moon in Aries. And the sun highlighting the moon, which is waning, gives you one more insight into a clarity, into a clear thinking, into a justice, into being just to yourself, not to others. Because when we just to ourselves, then we automatically have honest and just beingness to others. So these are the cards. This is standing in your own justice, on your tiptoes, and we people feel this big energy up in the sky. And you here with the three movements up to the knowledge. Exhale, coming down. Exhale is easy. Exhale is the light. Inhale, action. Red is coming up. Here you stand on these structures which are now, the light can get through, the energy can get through. We don't hide things anymore. This is the new Hierophant that I see coming into this world. The Hierophant is the Greek word for the high priest, and so you as a high priest are here to show us how can we live in this world. Now, Libra and Taurus have both Venus as their planet. Libra has the conversation, and Taurus has the worth, the value of objects, of things. And we are starting to realize what is really have a value. Is it an object that lasts maybe just a season? Or is it something that is speaking to us and can hold 30, 40 years? Is it worked with love? Is it worked with care, this product? And this is the conversations we have about that we want to produce things that have value, that have a worth. And this is all for you. You are that personality. Now, Libra is a cardinal sign and you are a fixed sign, so it's a very interesting combination. Libra begins a conversation and you ground the conversation. You ground this conversation into Pachamama. And Pachamama is a beautiful card, is a card of we are connected with the earth. The earth is our boss. I always say that. That's my only boss is the earth. I bow down to her. That's why I bow down to her. For me, she is important. For me, she means a lot to me, right? So she is the powerful energy, the powerful force that gives us a job. Without it, I could not do this video right now, right? This is all coming from the earth. The essence. Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation on our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. And that's what you feel. You are feeling this today. You're feeling that this clear thought is coming down, and you understand that you got to bow down, that you got to make the world something that you are bowing down to. You go up to the high priestess, because that's what the high mountain is for me. And then we come down with the namaste. The head is meeting. And of course, the head is making here the horns. And then here the triangle, the fifth chakra. When we fold forward, we contract the neck. We contract, and that's your body part, the neck. So here we have Pachamama looking at the Hierophant. The clear thinking is coming down. You have those thoughts in your head, and now you can look at Taurus and you can look at the Hierophant and you can say, yes, bring it to the people. Bring it down. Bring the pentagram down to the people. That's your message already, and it's very beautiful and very powerful. The number 4 is connected to the Emperor, and I think it started with the full moon, this kind of energy, because we had just a full moon in the Emperor, and the Emperor is always the number 4. Your second card is Eva, number 16. She is Gaia. She is the mother. So you have twice the mother coming up. You have twice an energy that's saying, yes, take care of the earth. Take care of the feminine. Because you, Taurus, are the most earthly animal, most earthly sign there is of all the 3 earth signs. You are the most grounded. You are the institutions. You are the banks. You are the architect. You are the nature lover. You're the one that brings worth to everything. Long established worth. And that's what is coming up for you. You are the feminine that is bringing the understanding, the Eva, to you. Duplicity, deception, and caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful, her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intention. Ooh. So, she's not so Pachamama, earthly. She's also the snake. She can also deceive us, and she is sometimes the devil, and the devil for me is the earth, is the dark, and in the dark we do things that we would never do in the light. So there is, through the earth, also the deception that we might sometimes do things that are not so great. All right, so now we are splitting the deck into half. This will be a short reading. Because it's just an extra reading that you get. All right, the 5 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the King of Water, which is speaking to me that already Scorpio, the Sun in Scorpio, is speaking to you in the next month. That's when you have your full moon, because Scorpion is opposite of you, and this is the classical King of Water. So I did not show you, you are the King of Pentacles, the classical King of Pentacles. If your birthday is from April 10th to May 9th, then you are that classical King of Pentacles. If you have your birthday after or before, please look in the description box below. Now, you have Scorpio coming, the King of Water, and the Sun. So there is, in the next month, your full moon, there is something very special happening. Now you feel a little lost. You feel lost in the financial situation. You feel lost in where to go next, what to do, how to do it. But in the next month, you will get a very strong clarification. And in the next month, you will also get a true love coming, the Ace of Water. And you have the Nine of Fires, which is the moon in Sagittarius, an action that defies all difficulties, an action that says, I'm going forward, I am going upwards, no matter how bruised, no matter how injured I am, no matter how many times I have fallen, I will move forward. Emotionally, I will move with the Eight of Waters forward. Now here you have, with above the Ace of Water, you have the Five of Pentacles. So you will find a new love in the way you are making money. You have the Sun above Sagittarius, and you will see that the light is the only path that is bringing an understanding of the dark, of the difficult. It is the two that work always together, always, right? The sun and the moon and the dark and the light and the day and the night. And then here we have the King of Water and the Eight of Water. And the Eight of Water is Saturn in Pisces. So there is an emotional movement going forward, shifting and changing, because you want to live more a truthful, honest path. And where is this path going? You're moving to the Two of Fire, a new way of creating adventure, a new way of moving forward, a new path, a new emotional path of action, because that is Mars in Aries, and Mars in Aries is the warrior, is the emperor, is Aries, right? Mars is the warrior planet. So you are ready to go and take action out of this feeling lost, because the sun in the next month is already speaking to you and saying this full moon is going to be potentially bringing you a new love where you can defy all things, all difficulties, where you can move forward into a new adventure, into a new action, into a new being with the earth, and realizing that even Eve, even if she's deceiving you, she will not deceive you in such a level. So this is maybe the five here, that you feel that things happen to you that you couldn't explain why they happened to you, but everything of course happens for a reason, and that made you feel unstable, made you feel like that. And now you're going forward and you have the message of Scorpio, which is a water energy, which is opposite of you, which is opposite of Pachamama. But water is nourishing the earth. Water is giving feelings and emotions to the earth. And yes, you will have an emotion coming. You will have a new love coming in this next full moon. In this next full moon, you will have a new love, a new appreciation, a new emotional appreciation, that you can overcome difficulties and that you can move forward. And the movement forward is going to the Two of Wands, to taking action, to taking adventure, to taking yourself to a level. And of course, because I picked up the card, is taking you to a future you that is looking back and saying, yes, good that you moved forward, good that you know your value again. Because here you don't know your value. Here it's almost like you lost your value, and 5 is connected to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant has to learn its lesson, has to learn that maybe I should look deeper into what is important to me. What is important for the world, for the animals, for everything that Pachamama is about? What is important? Bring again the value, bringing the value. Here you feel you don't have any value. You have a tremendous value. You have a tremendous important message here. This message is the invitation. You are a child of Earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you might find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. Right? Protecting and finding a new cause, finding a new, coming out of this like I'm not worth. Finding a cause, finding that you want to work for the ocean, for the earth, for all the creatures that are in the ocean. And you moving forward even for the land animals. And you going through difficulties. But the 9 is, the Virgo is a completion. You will find then the strength to move forward and to find a love, a deeper love. And you will look back. You will look back. And you will look back at yourself. You will look back at the fact that you know very clearly it's the same understanding, the mental inner understanding of, yes, I can become a goddess, an Eve that is not deceiving, that is here for all animals, plants, for all. It's here. She is here. She's taking care of the earth. She is ready. And you're looking back and you're like, yeah, well done. I got myself out of the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is Mercury in Taurus. And Mercury in Taurus is, Mercury just was in retrograde. And since Monday, it has moving forward again. So it's moving forward. It is, right? The sun is coming. The King of Water is coming. And you will see the next full moon in the next month is going to be very powerful for you. The message is already coming. The male, the only male that carries the babies is the seahorse. And through that difficulty, understanding a male situation of, we don't carry the babies, but we suppress the women who carry the babies because that's what we know how to do. And that is finished, right? That is over. Because that's really kind of like what's above. What's above is the sun giving you enough power to overcome these patriarch energies. It's finished, over. And the emotional diving, moving forward, going to a new path. And the new path is saying, yes, adventure is waiting. They're looking at each other and they're like, yeah, you come to me, come to the future. Wow, beautiful. So I hope I see you in the next reading, because of course that's where you have your full moon, and the Scorpio is already here, right? Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.